By the time you see this video, I'm going to be visiting my home state of California. I'm incredibly excited for this trip because one, I cannot wait to meet my parents' new puppy, and then two, I'm going on a Disneyland weekend trip where I'll be going to both Disneyland and the California Adventure Park. I cannot wait to meet my parents' new puppy since our last stray that we had for several years passed away sometime during COVID, so it was a really hard time for my parents and myself. So I really cannot wait to see this new one. I'm not 100% sure if I'm ready to accept, just because my last three were very special to me and they were all Chihuahuas. This dog is a very unique one, at least to me. She is a poodle, but we don't know if she is a mix. So anyway, I've seen lots of pictures of her. She is so incredibly adorable, which in fact, let me actually show you here. She just got groomed, look at her. This is the first time that we as a family are ever getting a dog outside of a Chihuahua. We've never had a poodle before. I'm pretty sure my parents had a different breed prior to when I was born, but us as a family, we've never had any other dog type other than a poodle. So I cannot wait to meet her. She's so adorable. Look at her. She has such a cute little face. Look at her. Oh my god. I cannot wait. And I try to go to Disneyland at least once a year, and we're actually attending this time during the holiday period, which means they actually redecorate the entire park in the Haunted Mansion theme, which I absolutely love. I cannot wait to see that because that only comes during the holidays, and yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty special in my personal opinion, and it is really one of my favorite times to visit Disneyland. I don't have a strong agenda for this video other than I am gonna go over some major life updates that happened to me and at work, probably some planning and all the prepping that I need to do to visit my family in California, and we're gonna start putting an agenda together for Disneyland. Okay, now I feel like I've been talking forever to the camera now, and I need to start getting ready, and I think what we're gonna start off our day or our week is going to the Boulder Farmers Market, which is about an hour drive away depending on traffic, I don't know, but we're gonna start heading there because we didn't get a chance to go last week. I've never been to it, but I know it is one of the best farmers market that we have in where I live, so I can't wait to see it. Typically, I don't buy a lot of things from the farmers market, but who knows, we'll kind of see what they have this time. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you along, no real strong agenda, we'll just see what today takes us. Okay, so we finally made it to the farmers market here in Boulder, and I've been wanting to come here for quite some time now. I think with just how intense my schedule has been, it's been really hard for me to allocate any time over the weekend to try to make it here, especially because I think Boulder is like an hour away and it takes us a little time to actually drive through. So anyway, we're gonna try to head down to wherever the farmers market is and see what fun stuff that we can find. Got some peaches. That was not on our list today, but we got some peaches. we just had a very impromptu expedition at the farmer's market, and we were not intending to buy anything, but we ended up buying some really good fruit and veggies, which I'm very excited. And of course I got these flowers. These are probably one of my favorite flowers, and I feel like it's so rare to ever see them around. I think they're usually around the summer. Okay, we're gonna get our coffee run now since we didn't have adequate coffee in the morning, and then we'll see what happens after that. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. I was initially trying to vlog on my way to my appointment this morning, but that was a complete fail, so I'm gonna try this one more time. I did not have anything major planned today other than I had my nail appointment, which I just got my nails done again. In my last video, I shared with you that I broke one of my nails, which I was devastated by, so we put on an acrylic tip, but I just somehow happened to be extremely aggressive with my hands, so it was essentially breaking anyway, so I decided to actually cut my nails this time and just do a nice little mini manicure. I mean, especially with Disneyland, it probably makes the most sense to have shorter nails because there's going to be a lot of moving pieces, and I'm just going to be waving my hands everywhere because I absolutely love all the rides at Disney, and I just let myself go all out. I have absolutely no shame when I'm there. I just picked up my morning coffee from Starbucks. I didn't even have time to make coffee in the morning because I was in such a hurry to get out of my apartment for my appointment. Which at the same time, I should share with you, I picked up this adorable Starbucks back charm. And if you guys all know, I'm a huge Starbucks fan. I have absolutely no shame that I am just a basic white girl. Thought this was a perfect little thing to add into my collection of back charms. Anyway, I don't have a strong agenda for today. Sundays are typically days where I decompress and get ready for the rest of the week. I'd like to use part of today to finish up the editing that I've been working on for like 3 weeks. I'll explain to you further why I wasn't able to prioritize editing as much as I wanted to. But we just started our day. Anything can happen. I'm gonna start heading back home and I will check back then.
No. Not capable.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Bev, Brenda, for these beautiful cupcakes. Thank you so much. Does everyone want to choose their cupcakes? Bev?
Yeah.
Please take the lemon. Yeah. I remember. Yes.
This one? Okay, got it. That's in close. $70.
Okay. To do this. I'm ready.
Okay, so how? Just end up.
Just like.
Oh, this way. Okay. Are you gonna talk or are you just?
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna.
Okay. Okay. One.
I'm struggling.
I'm buying these for work tomorrow. Should I put them in the refrigerator? She goes, no. Just put them in a cold place.
Oh, okay,
Don't put
yeah.
them in a place warm. You could put them in the freezer, but if just.
Okay, I think this might be a great opportunity for me to talk about some of the major life updates that happened in my life very recently. In my last video, I think I briefly went over what exactly did I do for work, but I don't think I actually went to depth of the type of impact that I'm actually making. Over the last 8 months, I've been working on bringing in Google into our overall product portfolio. This was a whole new beast I've never worked in because in my previous role, I specifically focused in home internet and fiber optics. So this was my first time launching a device that is a handset device. And I've never worked with handsets before. This has been a challenging but rewarding experience for me. I worked with very challenging people. I think these people also challenged me in my ability of how I can launch a device strategically. But overall, I felt like this was a great learning experience and something that I can actually put under my belt. Obviously, Google is a huge company. I think anyone can say they all know who Google is, and Pixel devices are pretty amazing. Obviously, Google is a big company. They have been trying to penetrate the mobile market for quite some time, and I think they've done a really good job with their Pixel devices. I cannot wait to see how far we're gonna get with this. This was a huge accomplishment for me. I didn't even think I was going to be able to launch a device or even maintain this relationship with Google because, believe it or not, Google can be a little difficult to work with, but with all that said, this was honestly one of the biggest highlights that I am very proud of. My colleagues were able to celebrate my launch with me, and we were able to have some delicious cupcakes in the morning, which I know it's a little wild that we're having cupcakes in the morning. But this is how we celebrate our success within the company, and I'm so grateful for it. Also, one of my colleagues gave me a little launch gift, which I thought was so sweet of her. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of unboxing of this. This was such a big surprise. I did not expect anything from anyone on launch day because I was so overwhelmed and my mind was just everywhere. I can't even remember what I did the last like 3 to 4 weeks. I just remember getting to the office at 7:30 and I wasn't even leaving my desk until like 5:30 or 6. I was not getting home until like 6:30. That's like literally 11 and a half hours. I have no idea what all that time went. Anyway, with all that being said, let's go ahead and start unboxing. So my colleague knows that I have a very specific aesthetic at my desk, which I'm not too sure if I've actually showed you what my desk looks like. If I didn't, I'm gonna post a picture of that. She went with the theme of my desk. She got some positive affirmation plushies. Like this is the, what's this called? The positive potato. I may be a tiny potato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. I love it. I think this is so adorable. It kind of reminds me of a organic egg, maybe? Also got, I think this one's my absolute favorite. It is the emotional support dumpster fire. It says, it's fine, everything is fine. And I think what she does is she likes to give everyone a little dumpster fire as a tradition for the first thing they launched. And of course, this one is going to be extremely sentimental to me because when, like, I know she put some thought into getting this. And two, she definitely knows I appreciate more softer type of theme or softer things. I don't know if that's how I want to explain it. Like, in other words, she knows that I have a very specific aesthetic and I have certain things on my desk that really complements what I like. And yeah, I think this one's really adorable. I absolutely love it. And then on top of that, because she knows my birthday is in October and she's also an October baby, adorable little pumpkin that I can just put on my desk. Oh, and then to accompany the dumpster fire plush, I already opened this in front of her, so she got me this positive dumpster fire affirmations card. So pretty much there's like a whole bunch of little affirmation cards inside. Some days are dumpster fires, you still shine. I mean, kid you not, like these literally make my day. This is a good one. The flames don't define you. But yeah, she got me this movement notebook. She knows I, again, really love this type of aesthetic. I love plushies and anything that's kind of, I don't know, cute and adorable. Love floral and any kind of like the botanical theme. I don't even know who she is, but like I freaking love this one right here, that little girl. She's like my favorite little character. But what means the most to me is the card that she wrote to me. It is extremely long. I'm not going to show you what was said, but I really appreciate what she wrote because I know this came from the bottom of her heart, and I know she put a lot of effort into one, selecting these gifts for me, and then writing this beautiful note to congratulate me on my accomplishments. So that means a lot because I think it's pretty easy to forget what people have actually accomplished, and the fact that she recognized it and also kept me in mind really meant a lot. And also, I should specify the reason why I wasn't able to push out videos as I had consistently imagined is because of all of this. That's essentially the reason why I was not able to release videos on time, but hopefully that makes a lot of sense. By the way, if you guys are wondering what I've been playing with, I'm actually rearranging my plushies right now. I have a ton of these that I picked up over time. Well, actually that's a lie. I got a lot of these as gifts, but I'm actually rearranging all my plushies, so that's what I've been playing with. I have this little area where I like to store all my plushies, which is here. Well, I have this little bucket area where I've been trying to like store my plushies, but it's been a hassle because this little basket thing is actually really loose and I need to find something new to store my old plushies because I don't really have a lot of space here. Okay, so I decided to come home a little earlier than usual because we are gonna go see one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies today, which is gonna be Ponyo. I even have a plush of Ponyo and absolutely love this. But I absolutely love Ponyo. It's one of my favorite movies and I love that. I don't know, is it called Ghibli Fest? Ghibli Fest is still going on. I don't know, where a lot of theaters are still showing the Ghibli movies. But it's gonna be Ponyo tonight and I'm actually gonna take her with me and yeah, I cannot wait to go. Before I forget, I want to show you what we picked up from the farmer's market, which I really absolutely loved, and it was a little bit of an unexpected surprise for me. Home decorating was one of my biggest priorities when I first moved into this apartment, and only if my apartment was just a little larger, I really would go all out. But since my apartment is a little small, I wasn't able to truly flourish how I wanted to redesign this apartment space that I have compared to my place back in Santa Monica. But I really tried my best to really incorporate a lot of the artwork that I like and the type of mid-century modern that I really wanted to bring into my household. One thing that I like to do to differentiate myself when it comes to expressing who I am and the things that I enjoy is different type of art pieces. So as we were looking in the store, I noticed these gorgeous pottery sets that was by the windowsill, and initially we saw the smallest one first and then we increasingly saw a larger one and then the one above that. Thought this was a very sweet gesture and a very sweet gift from my partner. I absolutely love this new piece, and essentially it's a new art piece. I can't wait to add this to the rest of my art collection, but I just wanted to show this to you guys. This was just such a beautiful highlight of the Boulder Market, which again, like I said, we rarely buy anything at the farmer's market, but obviously that was a lie because we ended up buying a ton of stuff. I am working from home today because I needed some good quality rest and relaxation, and I felt like I didn't get enough of that, so I decided to stay home and catch up on some work. Nothing too crazy that I have planned today other than I am going to start planning and packing for home, and I need to start cleaning my apartment before we start heading out. But yeah, I don't really have anything too crazy to highlight other than you're just gonna see me work for the day and we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. I feel like I'm kind of on a crunch time right now because I still have not not packed for home, and I still need to go through the list of everything that I plan to take with me since I'm gonna go to Disneyland this weekend. I just don't have any of this prepared yet. I've just been so overwhelmed with work and some of the other activities that are happening in my life right now. I think being home today should help me get some of that done as soon as possible. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just work throughout the day, see where that takes me. Hopefully it won't be as busy as the last few days. Let's go ahead and get to work. Okay, I need to start packing for my trip home, but I also need to start packing for Disneyland as well, and it's actually making me really overwhelmed, unfortunately. Even though like I've already listed what exactly I need to bring with me. But I have, if you look here, on my Notion, I have this little list here of all the things that I need to bring with me this time on my trip, and then everything that I need to pack with me, because this list always changes every time I do any type of trip. So I already know that I want to bring this blue tennis skirt that I really like, that I can't remember if I've ever showed it to you guys, but this beautiful tennis skirt that I like. I think I'm gonna wear this white crop top and maybe this green crop top too. Obviously all my vlogging things right here in the miscellaneous area, and then I need to figure out what type of shoes I'm gonna bring with me. But I don't know why this is making me feel so overwhelmed when I pack all the time, and I think it's because of the short amount of time that I have today, and I've just been so overwhelmed. This has not been like a huge priority for me. I've just been, yeah, just way overwhelmed with work and just trying to clean everything up in my apartment before we head out. All right, but I'm gonna stop talking and I'm actually gonna start packing now, because clearly I'm not getting anywhere at this point. It's 9:46 now, and I thought I had all the time in the world today to go over some of the planning that I have for California and Disneyland. But I honestly thought working from home today would allow me to go through all that. I haven't even had a chance to actually plan, just because things have been just so busy with me and everything that's happening at work. And since I started packing on the very last day before I head out, so in other words, I did not do a good job with planning for my trip this time. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I need to go ahead and hurry up and take a shower. I will check in with everyone tomorrow, and yeah, good night for now.